Hello and welcome to 365 Days of Healing. My name is Zoe and today we're going to do some blot painting. Now this is an exercise that is, I'm just sort of in the throes of developing, because usually I just put the paint down and then close it and we see, but I'm going to try and do a mandala blot painting today. So what we need to do is to take our take a piece of art paper, and we draw. I've got 3 rings here. It could represent mind, body, soul, or it could represent past, present, future. And we take our piece of art paper and we actually fold it in half. All right, now the one I'm going to work on is here and I haven't actually folded it as yet. So we fold it in half and I'm going to do 2 at once here because I well, I won't, I'll do it this way. Started here. All right, so then we take our colours and we just put not a lot of paint, but just a small amount of paint. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You just take the paint and you use it, but don't overuse the amounts of paint that you put down, because otherwise it can go everywhere. And as you can see, I'm working on a drop sheet, and I'm using the colours of the chakras plus some white. So we'll go out here with some yellow and then green and blue. Now we may have to do this a bit at a time. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not sure what we're going to end up with either on this one. This is a bit of an experiment, and it's good just to play and experiment. And then some purple. All right, and then what I'm going to do, I've got some gold paint here as well, and I'm just going to go on this outer edge, and it's sort of running as I do it, which is fine, because on these sort of things there's no right or wrong way to do anything. So I'm just going to do that, and we'll just on one side on that one. Whoops. As I say, there's no right or wrong. I'm just going to take this and on the, we may, oh no, I might just do some dots in here on this section. So what I'm going to do, why this sort of thing, this is part of art therapy, why this is valuable is because the mind is not really involved in what we are doing. We're just putting down blobs of paint. Now, where that paint ends up, and when we finish the whole thing, we will have a pattern of some description left, but we don't know what sort of pattern it might take until we are actually finished. And that's why this is good, because the mind very often can't take over and try to manipulate it the way that it wants to. We've got an interesting thing happens with our minds, and it likes to control everything. These sort of paintings are sort of a little bit out of our control because we don't really know what the end product is going to be like until we actually have finished it. Well, that's a blob of paint if ever I saw one, but that's all right. As I say, there's no right and wrong here. We're just playing with colours and trying to work it. All right, now I think I will then put some white on this edge as well. And then what we do is where we have folded it, we then take it across and we actually flatten it onto itself. Now what we do here is well, we just pressing it so that it imprints on the other side, and then when we think we've done enough of that, we then open it up, ta-da, and have a look at what we've got. Wow. Now, hold on. I'm just going to see if I can focus in on that more fully. So you'll see the texture, of course. You'll see all sorts of things. Now, what I'm going to do, this is the process of actually making these sort of mandalas. And you can see the beautiful array of colours, the texture that's within it, and all of it will have its own meaning. Then we will put it aside and we will come back, and I will then start on the next, probably tomorrow, we will come back and actually do psychic readings on what these creations may represent. And I'm going to start teaching you how to do your own readings on your own blot paintings. Now, these make really good tools for meditation, because what you do is you look into them and you see what you can perceive within the paintings. So that's enough for today. Have a practice on them. If you would like me to, if you do it and you would like me to do a reading for you, you can send me a photograph of your finished product and I will do a reading. I will get back to you with my interpretation of what you've done, or you can write to me in a message and interpret your own and ask me if you're spot on. And you will be spot on. There will always be messages from what you see in your own paintings. So we'll just put that one aside for the moment. I'll show you another couple. Some of these, I did these as, they were supposed to be mandalas. It sort of has a bit of a round shape. So you can see all sorts of things in that one, most definitely. So that's one I did earlier. This one definitely has a mandala shape. We can look at it the other way around. This one I definitely see in there a face that is in absolute horror, and it probably represents what I perceive or what I see that's happening in our world today. So that's another one. And then there's another one again. There's a face in that, a different sort of face, a benevolent sort of face possibly, or a face that is all-knowing. You can see at the top there. And then this last one, which I'll present to you that way. And again, there's faces, there's wings, there's all sorts of things. So that's about today. It is about the process. If you wish to do this, please undertake the process. Get yourself some colours. They're just acrylic paints that I've used. Get yourself some colours. Give it a try, and we will come back tomorrow and do some readings on these, and then you can send me photos and I will do readings on yours, or start to teach you how to actually see certain things in the paintings that you're doing. So enjoy the process. It's a really good undertaking to go into meditative mode that will assist you to focus in on what you are doing without knowing what the real outcome will be. However, your subconscious takes over and allows you to develop something that will speak to you when you do the readings on it. So good luck, and I'll be back tomorrow to talk about how to go about reading the mandalas or the blot paintings that you have done. So namaste, my friends. Talk again soon.